Alright, good day yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. And classes are $10 if you're having a difficult time. $5 is fine. Please share with your friends on your social media, as well as just letting people know through word of mouth that classes are happening here. Please support a local small business. For those of you who are working with tighter hip or lower back, please elevate and sit up on a block, a blanket, a towel, or a book maybe. Okay, so elevating will be a lot easier for those of you to take a cross-leg position if you're working with any kind of tightness. This is a basics class, so we're working with the fundamentals of yoga practice. We're keeping it mellow and a little bit slower, and more basic poses, not too many variations. Now, for those of you who are new to my practice, welcome. And if you're basically working with more beginner level practice or mellow practice, make sure that you check in if you're working with any kind of specific injuries or limitations, right? So really important for us to be aware of our own bodies and make sure we make the right decisions to take appropriate poses, right? If I'm calling for a pose that's a little bit out of your range, right? So always pull back and modify as you need. If I'm calling for a variation that you are not going to be able to work with, stick to the basics, right? You don't need to take any variations, and of course, always modify as you need. I'll give you some additional pointers as we go through the practice. All right, so let's sit up tall, palms face up, fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching, lips closed, eyes closed. Start to draw your senses inwards. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer or from the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting a practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which we practice yoga. Call and response. I will call it and repeat the response with you. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Bundrikaksham, Sabahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder and continue to pull gently to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Gentle, easy circles, beginning to work your neck and your shoulders. One more giant circle. Chin back toward the chest and pause. Taking the opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off your blocks, extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side of you and turning your toes toward each other and roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling the ankles. Take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. Take it back to center again, cross shins, opposite shin on top. Raise your arms up high, extend. Twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up again, other side. Back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Grabbing the feet, ankles or your shins. If you need to bend your knees, take the bending of the knees, and that will be easier for your hamstrings and your lower back. Right, so you still want to flex your feet, grabbing the outer edges of your legs, re-lengthen the spine, and take it forward. Take it back up, soles of feet together, knees apart. Draw the heels in as close as you can, grabbing the ankles. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it forward. And then if you're able to press your elbows to your inner thighs, do that and you'll get a little bit more openings through your hips. Take it back up again. Support with your hands slightly behind you. Keep your left leg as is. Step the right foot down. So you can move your heel forward just a little bit and pivot to the heel so your sole of the foot is off the floor. Right? So you're going to take the right knee and roll it side to side. Right, so support with your hands. Roll the right knee to the left. Roll out. Roll in. Roll out. Roll in. Roll out. Two more. Roll in. Roll out. Roll in. Roll out. Draw the right heel in. Extend the left leg out so you're pivoting to your heel again. Make sure you flex your foot. Hands supporting. Roll in. Roll out. Roll in. Roll out, roll in, roll out. Two more times, roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out. Lift back up, take the soles of feet together, grabbing the ankles again. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Take it back up, keep the left heel in. This time, extend the right leg all the way out. Hands supporting to either side again. Same thing. Roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out. Keep rolling out. And then bend your right knee, take it in, switch sides, extend the left leg out. Hands to either side. Roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out. roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out, roll in, roll out. Stay rolling outwardly. Then bend your left knee, take the heel in. Feet together again, grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Take it back up, keep the left heel in, step the right foot down, you can angle the foot out a little bit, pivot to the heel again, keep your left hand to the floor for support, and then gently press your right thigh away and slightly behind you. So you should feel a nice stretch to the inner thighs, into the hip crease, into the groins. Release, draw the right heel back. So now you have a letter S with your legs. Reach your left hand further out to the left side, take the forearm down, reach your right arm up and overhead. Now, as you keep extending right arm out and overhead, check your left shoulder. Your left shoulder should be over your elbow and the left arm out, so roughly a 90-degree angle with the arms. Alright, keep the right side extension. Let the right shoulder start to draw down, grip the right fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach right fingertips further out. As you reach your right fingertips further out, let the right shoulder drop. But at the same time, keep the left arm pressing down and resisting away from the floor. So try not to collapse down, but instead use the support of the left arm to press away from the floor so your left shoulder is lifted. It is your right hand reaching forward, right shoulder drawing down. That is deepening your twist. Walk your right hand back in. Lift the left elbow up with your right hand. Thread the right arm underneath the left. Bend your left elbow. Let the right shoulder draw down and twist. So you can support with your left leg to your belly and your right shoulder to your left leg. Press into your left hand, lift back up, square back to center, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, draw the soles of feet together, grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Take it back up again, right hand comes down. Lift the left knee, move your left heel back slightly and pivot to the heel. So there should be a good amount of space here. Press your right hand down to the floor for support. Left hand pressing the left thigh away and back in space. So you're looking for stretch the inner left thigh, hip crease, and the groin. Release, draw the left heel back, so now you have a reverse letter S. Reach your right hand further out to your right side, right forearm down. So check for that alignment, right shoulder over your elbow, 90 degrees. Left arm reaching up and overhead and extend. Now check your alignment again, make sure you still have the shoulder over your elbow. Keep the left side extension. Start to let the left shoulder descend. As you grip the left fingertips down to the floor, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep reaching left hand forward. As you reach your left hand forward, the left shoulder also starts to descend. Keep the right arm supporting. So supporting with the right arm pressing down to lift the right side. It is your left side that starts to go downwards for the twist. So the right shoulder lifts up, left shoulder draws down. Thoracic twist. Walk your left hand back in. Just want to point one note. The legs are not in the shape of pigeon, right? Pigeon, you're on top of the shin. Right now, we're on the outer right leg. Make sure you notice the difference, right? In your pigeon, you're on top of the shin, folding straight forward. This is not a pigeon. This is on the outside of the leg, okay? So make sure you understand that that is not the same thing. Left hand to the floor, left and right elbow up, ground the palm, left arm, threads underneath your right, so threading the needle, then as you bend your right elbow, let the left shoulder start to draw down, and you can lower the belly to the inside of the right leg, and then the left arm is being supported by the right leg as you twist. Keep your right hand resisting by pressing down and using that resistance and letting the left shoulder draw down to deepen the twist. Press into your right hand to lift back up, walk it back in. Keep the legs as they are and counter twist to your left. Take it back to center, soles of the feet together again. This time, let the feet go further forward, creating a diamond shape. You can grab the insides of the feet, or you can thread your arms underneath your legs. And this time, the forward fold is a very rounded back, very easy forward fold. Start to take it back up. Take the knees together, swing the legs back. Down dog. Lifting your knees. And again, pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. Come back to stillness in down dog. So your hands are separated about shoulders width. Either your index fingers or your middle fingers point straight forward. Ground the palms to the floor, but bear weight strongly into your fingers, tips, finger knuckles, and the pads of the hands, right? But go light on your wrists. Your heels are reaching down toward the floor, but they don't actually touch all the way down. There should always be a little bit of space before you touch your heels all the way down. Press strongly into your hands, shift the weight back toward your heels, and let the head release, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands, left heel comes down, warrior one. Raising the arms up high. Now let's check the alignment. Right toes pointing straight forward, which means the side of the foot is parallel to the side of the mat. Bend the front knee far enough forward so you end up lining up over the heel with a vertical shin. Back heel is grounding to the floor at an angle, and the back leg is fully extended. Square the hips forward, square the torso forward, raise the arms up high. Warrior one. Open up the arms, open up the hips for warrior two, so you're opening to the left. Keep the right knee lined up over the heel, arms are parallel, reaching opposite directions. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, take the hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras, going a little higher with every lifting and lowering. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Your ribs and your belly on the floor. Elbows drawn back. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher so the belly and the ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, maybe your fullest extension. Keeping the elbows bent if you're not able to take full extension. On the exhale, lower all the way down to the floor and draw the seat back toward the heels for child's pose. Folding forward. Walk your hands in, stand on top of the shins. Reach your left arm back, reach your right arm back. Grab opposite elbows. Draw the shoulders back, press your forearms to your lower back, and gently looking up for a back bend. Keep broadening your shoulders. Come back to neutral spine. Release your arms. Reach your hands forward. Take the left hand to your right shoulder, right hand to your left elbow. Pulling here to stretch the outer left shoulder. Release. Reach your left hand forward, up and back with your right hand. Pull against your left elbow. Lift up and lean back for a back bend, gently looking up. Come back to vertical line and then side bend to the right. Take it back to center, release. Alright, reach the arms forward. Wrap the right arm back behind you, wrap the left arm back behind you, grab opposite elbows. Broaden your shoulders, press your forearms to your lower back, lift up, gaze upwards. Take it back to neutral, releasing your hands, extend the arms forward. Right hand to left shoulder, right hand to left shoulder, left hand to the right elbow, gently pulling here to stretch your right shoulder. Reach your right hand forward, up and back with your left hand. Pull against your right elbow, lift the heart center up for a slight arching of the back, looking upwards. Take it back to neutral, side bend to your left. Take it back to center, arms up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Pedal out the legs. Come back to stillness. Inhale, raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward, back heel down. So the insides of the feet parallel to the side of the mat. As you come up, line up the left knee over the left heel, vertical line. Ground through the back heel at an angle so you can anchor the heel down. Keep the right leg fully extended. Square the hips forward, square the torso forward, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two, arms are parallel, keep the left knee over the left heel, vertical shin. Fingertips reaching opposite directions. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. In a one breath, exhale, lower all the way down. Same thing, 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Ribs, lower belly on the floor. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Belly and ribs away from the floor. Lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension if you have it, or keep the elbows bent. Lower all the way down. Child's pose. Take a seat toward the heels. Arms extending forward. Let the head release. Take it back up, sitting on the shins, left hand to the floor, right hand to your left knee, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist to your left. Keep the twist to the best of your abilities. Lean forward, take the right elbow down for support, left arm up and over the left ear. Left hand behind you, half bind, twist a little bit deeper. Begin to lift back up, raise the arms back up, right hand to the floor, left hand to the right knee, twist to the right. To the best of your abilities, lean forward, left elbow comes down, reach your right arm up and forward. Right arm up and behind you, twist. Inhale, take it back up. Take the hands slightly behind you. Lean the torso back. Press your fingertips down. Lift the chest, broaden the chest, gently looking up. Now you can look up and keep a neutral spine. You can look forward and go even easier on your neck. If you have a strong, healthy neck and you want to drop your head back, you may. Look back forward again. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose, round the spine, shoulders over your wrists, high up on your left tiptoes. Rounding of the spine to take the nose knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it back up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist. The palm is facing up, and the index finger and the thumb catches your right wrist, and side bending to the left. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bend to the right. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back. Use that action to help you take the back bend by lifting the sternum up and gaze up. Then take it forward, bow forward, devotional warrior, crown of the head to the inside of the foot. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle, you can modify elbow to top of the knee, left arm reaching up. However, if you can easily touch your right hand down to take the full position, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Take the knees down. 3 assisted push-ups. Keep your toes tucked under. Lean forward slightly. Bend the elbows back in space for the push-up. Press back up. 2 more times. Bend the elbows, push up. Lift back up to plank. Bend the elbows, push up. Lift back up into plank. Lift the knees. Roll the torso forward as you roll over your toes for up dog. Roll over your toes again for down dog. Inhale, left heel up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose. Shoulders over your wrists, high up on your right tiptoes, round the mid back, knee in toward the nose. Kick it back up, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Take back heel to ground down, arms up high to extend. Right hand to catch your left wrist, extend up and side bend to the right. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bend to your left. Back to center again. Release. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the other thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders. Reach your knuckles away from you. Use the action to lift the heart center up. Gaze upwards. Ecstatic warrior. Exhale. Bow forward. Devotional warrior. Crown of the head to the inside of the foot. Inhale, all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Modifying. Elbow to the top of the knee. Right arm reaching up. Or the left hand all the way down. Right arm reaching up. Inhale. All the way Lower the knees down, 3 push-ups again. Lean forward slightly, bend the elbows for the push-up, press it back up. Bend the elbows for the push-up, press it back up. Bend the elbows, press it back up. Lift the knees, plank pose. Roll over your toes, drop the hips, lift up, up dog. Roll over your toes again, down dog. Inhale, right heel up to sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick it up, let's do that 3 times. Right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up again, step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. This time, bend your right elbow, left hand to the right elbow, side bend left. Take it back up, release, bend your left elbow, side bend right. Inhale back to center, arms up, reach your arms forward. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Reach your arms up and lengthen. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip slightly back. Reach your right hand forward. The right hand can modify to the top of the shin. So you can stay here if you're tighter, right? If you have a little bit more range, you can always take the hand a little bit lower, to the point that perhaps your right hand can come all the way down, and that's the full expression of your triangle. Left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. This time we'll take a full push-up, knees off the floor. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, push-up, chaturanga. Roll over your toes, swap dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it up. Left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up again. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Back heel comes down, arms up high. Bend your left elbow, right hand to left elbow, side bending to the right. Take it back up, re-extend, bend your right elbow, side bend left. Inhale back to center, arms up, reach your arms forward. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Arms up as you lengthen the front leg. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, take it up. Keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Tip the right hip back, left hand forward. So left hand can go a little higher. You can always slide the left hand a little bit lower if you have a little bit more range, to the point that the left hand can come all the way down. Right arm up, triangle. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle, left arm up and back. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Roll over your toes, lift up for up dog. Roll over your toes again for down dog. Start to step the feet forward toward your hands. Come to a standing forward bend. You can always bend your knees, right? If your lower back or hamstrings are tight, and you can now touch down to the floor. Then go ahead and bend your knees. And then with your bent knees, also think about a pretty neutral spine, okay? Try not to let it round too much, but instead, use your hands supporting and lift the upper back. Even if your belly is resting on your thighs, right? And your spine is straight, that is okay. Keep working on that. Now, as you keep supporting with the hands, maybe you can go further into the forward fold now. Let the head release. Alrighty, let's break. Bend at the knees with your hands supporting. Start to lift the head and the upper back through a straighter spine. Shift the weight back toward your heels. And then through the strength of the legs and a neutral spine, come all the way up into standing position. Right? So reach your hands out to either side, using that as a way to help you to balance. Shift the weight to your left foot and point the right toes forward. Keep the right toes off the floor, right toes pointed. Reach your right foot out to the side and behind you. Out to the side and forward. 2 more times. Out to the side, behind you. Out to side and forward, out to side, behind you, out to side and forward. Bend your right knee, tree pose. Open out to the side, sole of the right foot in the left leg. Either try to go above the knee, if you can. That's a little bit more demanding on the hip flexibility. If that throws off your balance and very difficult, take it below the knee. So to your calves, right? So hands to your prayer in front of the heart. Raise your arms up and out. So you may stay here in this simplified tree, or you can take the full expression of the tree, of the sole of the right foot and the left leg above the knee joint. Let's take another 5 breaths here. Keep the gaze at a fixed point to the floor to help you to balance. The arms are reaching out and sideways in a V position, and that will give you a little more openness for your shoulders. So if you have tight shoulders, this might be quite difficult. Alright, start to break, raise the arms up, draw the right knee forward, step the right foot down, and then walk it out side to side. Right? Decompress your left leg. Alright, let's come back to center. Arms are slightly out to help you to balance. Shift the weight to the right leg, and then point the left toes, reach forward. Semicircles, out to left and behind you. Out to left and forward. Out to left, behind you. Out to left and forward. Out to left, behind you. Out to left, forward, stay there. Bend your left knee, open up the knee to the side, and take that sole, the left foot, the inner right leg, above the knee joint or below the knee joint. Once you're set, hands together in prayer, take the arms up and out. Gazes to the floor at any fixed point to help you to balance. And holding it here. Right, so even within balancing poses, you are not actually fully in stillness, right? You are always moving just a little bit because you're constantly balancing. Right? So in time, if you're moving a lot right now, in time, you start to kind of center and get a little bit more steady, right? So even if you're pretty steady, it will never be full stillness, right? So we're constantly just moving side to side in either greater or smaller movements to help us to counterbalance. One more breath. And let's break. Arms up, draw the left knee forward, step the left foot down, release your arms, and walk it out side to side. Alright, let's come back to stillness. Arms out again to counterbalance. Stepping on the left foot, Pick up the right foot, flex your right foot this time. So flexing your right foot actually shortens your leg just a little bit. So we're going to sweep back and forth, okay? So sweep the right leg back, sweep the right leg forward. Right leg back, right leg forward. One more time, right leg back, right leg forward, bend your right knee. Right hand to right knee, left hand to left hip. Open up the knee to the side. Now this is pretty easy for you, and you want to use your hamstrings a little bit. Take the right hand to the inner right thigh, support, and extend the right leg out. If that is easy as well, you can reach your right arm out, and then left arm out. Two more breaths. Alright, square back to center, step the right foot down, walk it out, side to side, decompress. Alright, come back to stillness, standing on pose, arms are then moved outwardly to counterbalance. Shift the weight to your right foot. Pick up the left, flex your left foot, move it forward, swing it back, swing forward, swing back, swing forward, swing back. Swing forward, bend your left knee. Left hand to left knee, right hand to right hip, and open up the left knee to the side. Right? Perhaps this is good enough. Stay here if this is your pose for the moment, right? If you went further, you can take the inside of the left leg and then extend the left leg out. If that is still pretty easy, left arm out, and then the right arm out and hold. Two more breaths. And start to square back to center. Step the left foot down and walk it out side to side. Alright, come back to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach your hands, forward and up. Slight back bend. Exhale, dive forward. Fingertips to floor, bend the knees. Step the right foot back, crescent moon. Right knee comes down to the floor, untucking your back toes. So for those of you with with more sensitive knees, right? You can always take a blanket or your blankets or your towels and support your right knee with a little bit of cushioning. Now, of course, if you don't need the cushioning, you don't need the support, directly onto the mat is fine. Hands to top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Once you get to your deepest lunge, right, the stretch with the right quads. You want to line up the left knee with the left heel. Right? This vertical line gives you a lot more balance. If your foot is too far back, you're going to feel like you're tipping forward and the heel may come off the floor. We don't want that. Same thing. You don't want the left foot to be too far forward, especially if you don't have a lot of flexibility. This is going into a split, right? So that's hard. So keep the left knee over the left heel. Now we have a nice support structure. Hands on top of the thighs. Lean the belly and the upper back in space. Gently looking upwards, back of the neck is supported. Once you have all that set, now you're ready. Arms up, Venus Mudra, index fingers pointing up, interlacing the other fingers and reach arms up and back. Right? If your arms are reaching up, it's not very supportive for you, and you need the hands to your thighs to help you to stabilize. Then take that instead. Two more breaths here. And begin to release. Hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the back toes, a half split. Shift the hips over your right knee. Vertical line with your right thigh. Flex your left foot, hands to support. Right? For those of you who have the harder time here, right? because you don't have the hamstring or the lower back flexibility, you might need to prop upright. If you have blocks, use your blocks. If it's difficult for you and you need to come up all the way here, right, you can take your hands gently against your thighs. But be careful not to hyperextend at the knees, right? Or the hands to the floor. If you need to, maybe the hands further forward with a slight bending of the knees. Alright, step the left foot back down. Lunge back forward. Ground the palms, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. And kick the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open up the hips, bend the left knee to decompress your lower back. Raise your left leg back up, draw the left knee in, land the shin to the floor. This is your pigeon pose. Angle up, left knee, left thigh. Out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Supporting with your hands and inch your right knee further back, untuck the back toes. Walk your hands slightly further back and helping you to lift into a more vertical line with your torso. Once you have all that measured out, go ahead and take the arms forward. You can be on your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands. And just staying here for the next bunch of breaths to allow the hip opening to open with breath and gravity. And so for those of you who are working with more tightness, right, you might be a little bit higher, right? Because you just can't get that flat toward the floor. Because if you support with the hands and you inch your right knee further back, that helps you to flatten the seat a little bit closer toward the floor, right? If you don't have a lot of openness, that's not going to happen. So if you're going to be a little higher, that is fine, right? So you're going to be a little higher here when you fold forward. Just make sure that you're working to draw the hips as low as possible. You don't want to be high up here and then not work into a little bit more depth and fold forward, right? Because here, you're not really doing anything when your hips are so high. So you want to always reach as far back as you can so you can lower the seat as much as you can. Then you make your way forward into your forward fold. Alright, let's start to break. Lift back up, tuck the back toes. Press it back to your down dog. And then walking it out side to side. Inhale, step, raise your right leg up, step the right foot forward, left knee comes down for crescent moon. This is the second side. So again, extra padding with your blanket or your towels for your left knee. Then once you have it, lunge your hips forward, support with your hands. You want to get to the point that you get the deepest extension of your quads and the right knee over the right heel, vertical line the best you can. Then press your hands and thighs, lean the upper torso back, and gently looking up. Once you're stable here, you feel confident, take your arms up, Venus Mudra, index fingers pointing up, reach up and back. If you need the hands for support, keep it here. Begin to release. Half split. Tuck the back toes. Shift your hips over your left knee. Vertical line here. Flex your right foot. Elongate through the back of the right leg. Support it with your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Alright, so again, if you're working with higher position, make sure you're nice and balanced. And then take the hands to the thighs with a slight bend of the knees. Right? I prefer, if you can, to touch your fingertips down, right? If you cannot touch down a little bit closer to get a better positioning, If you need to walk your hands further forward and bend the knees slightly, then bend the knees slightly, right? So work with that, whatever it is. You have a few more breaths here. Alright, step the right foot back down. Walk your hands forward. Ground your palms, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and kick. The right leg up, three-legged dog. Draw the right knee in. Land a shin to the floor. So again, the right knee, right thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. With your hands supporting, inch your left knee as far back as you can so you can lower the seat, untuck the toes. Walk your hands slightly back, so now you can get a more vertical line with your torso, best you can. Once you have all that measured out, then you're ready to take it forward, your forearms down, making pillows with the hands and resting your forehead, or the forehead directly to the floor, arms forward. Allow breath and gravity to get you deeper into the pose. So let the hips release. Extend through your left toes back, flattening toward the floor the best you can. So flexibility requires patience, especially if you're not very flexible. Now, even if you're flexible, there's always a little bit more that you can work with, right? So always check in. What is the appropriate level of flexibility that you should be working with without hurting yourself, right? And then work toward that. And incrementally, between the actual holding of the pose and every breath getting you deeper, and then also comparing to every time you come into practice, how far forward are you how far are you going into the pose? How much deeper are you going into the pose? So hopefully there's always going to be a little bit of progress as you continue to practice. Alright, let's come to break. Walk your hands back in, tuck the left toes under, press into your hands, lift back up. Walk the right foot back and pedaling out the legs. And then start to walk your feet forward toward your hands and taking the seat down. Extend the legs forward with the hands supporting. Slide the hands out to lower the upper back. Let's take bridge pose. Arms alongside the hips, bend the knees, and step the heels in toward the seat. Separate your feet apart hips with distance. With your fingertips, you should be able to feel for the back of the heels. Then press your palms down alongside the hips. Press your heels down and lift your seat. So you're rolling to the upper back. Your shoulders, your arms, and the back of the head are supporting you, and the heels. If you have a little bit more, start to interlace your hands. Roll to one side, walk your shoulder in, roll to the other side, walk your shoulders in, and then lifting up into a bridge pose here, with your hands interlaced behind you. Begin to release. Lower all the way back down. Gently hug both knees in. Then keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg all the way out to the floor. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to your left. Take it back to center again, hug both knees in. Then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Feet are separated, toes turned out. Arms alongside, palms face up. Let the upper back of the head release. Shavasana, final relaxation. Let it all go. Begin to draw the breath back in. And start to move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad. Breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for sharing the practice with me today. Appreciate your time. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. And my preferred way of payment is through Venmo. And my account is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. Please share with your friends and let people know that this is happening, and through word of mouth or reposting on all the different platforms. That's fantastic. Note that I am streaming again on Instagram now and on Facebook as well. So on Instagram, the videos are saved for 24 hours. And then on Facebook, I am on Simha Yoga with Stephen Chang, and those videos will be saved for about a week or two. And then my YouTube channel is Simha Yoga Lab, and the videos are uploaded and permanently there. So, fantastic day. Be well. Take care. I will see you soon. Namaste.